Two things you need to actually edit the club, edit the names in the game, edit all the stuff you want to edit. FIFA 21 kit that I'm going to be showing you after we get through this intro. You're going to want to use the FIFA 21 kit creator. You may use the and if the kit really like which team won't really matter. So what I did is be the exact same thing. And you're gonna have to go ahead and actually find the club that you want to save over. So what I did is obviously choose any team from the rest of the world. I happened to end up on Spal because I don't know, I just felt like Spal was the way to go. And that's what I'm gonna be using for this tutorial. I think the best thing to actually use is teams from the rest of the world because some of them can be playing in European competitions. Like I think sometimes Sparta Praha and Spartak Moscow end up in Europa Leagues and Champions League, you know, group stages, but Spal would be in Serie B. So Spal is the team that we're going to choose. And you're going to need to keep one thing in mind when actually doing this, and that is the ID of the team. So I'm going to provide you guys with a Google Doc sheet that is going to have everything. So you're going to head over to teams, and what you're going to do is search, and you're going to search for Spal. Spal is going to have the team ID of 112791. You're going to need to write that down somewhere. Keep it in mind. Anything I know it by heart because the amount of times I did edits to this, you guys are going to need to keep that in mind. So 112791. You guys remember the ID that for this entire thing. So you're going to need to open the editor tool and remember the ID you actually took down. So it's 11 badge Spal underscore 112791. This is going to give you access to the kits, the crest, the everything, the shorts, where I'm going to show you guys how to actually, I don't know, either everything. NG under head to the Legacy Explorer. And search for ENG underscore US. Now, I'm using ENG underscore US because I play on the English version. If you guys play on, I don't know which version of the game, this may actually need to be different for you guys. But what you're going to do is type ENG underscore US, go to LOC, LOC, and then you're going to see three things pop up. What you're going to need to do is export the English underscore US dash meta. So let's export that. If it becomes too much to follow, guys, just pause the video, come back to the parts you'd like to see. So export it, English underscore US dash meta. I'm going to maybe repeat things sometimes just to make sure that you guys actually understand it. Save it. Then what you're going to need to do is actually export the DB file, not the H file over here, just the English underscore US. Remember, if you're using any other language, export that, and it's going to be as a .db file. So save that. And then step one of changing the names is done. You're going to need to go ahead and open DB Master. This is the other thing that I actually put in the description down below. Once you've extracted it, installed it on your computer, put it wherever you feel it is a good place to put it, and open it up. Now, once on DB Master, yes, you're going to be taken to something like this. Go ahead and click Open DB File. I'm going to go to my tutorial folder. You're going to see the XML document that I had you export the first time. Open that by double-clicking it. Then it's going to prompt you to open up the English underscore US file. It's going to load the database, and there you go. Everything in FIFA, you'll be able to see here, and you'll be able to even change things you'd like to change. But right now, we're trying to change Spal to whatever team you guys would like to. Now, how you do that? Now, once everything's open, come down to language strings 1, click that, and what you're going to need to go ahead and do is actually type 112791, which is the ID of Spal. Check on the drop down menu, not source text, not hash ID. You're going to check string ID and click fine. So that's going to bring you to everything about Spal. As you can see over here, it says CM underscore bio underscore Spal. Check on the drop down menu, not source text, not hash ID. You're going to check string ID and click fine. So that's going to bring you to everything about Spal. As you can see over here, it says CM underscore bio underscore intro 112791. To 791, which is the ID of Spal. Check on the drop down menu, not source text, not hash ID. You're going to check string ID and click fine. So that's going to bring you to everything about Spal. As you can see over here, it says CM underscore bio underscore intro 112791. And as it reads, Spal, better known as blah blah blah, was founded in 1907.
Oh, where is it? This is why I didn't want to do this. Because I was going to do this. Is my thing muted? Why do I...
So I'm going to provide you guys with a Google Doc sheet that is going to have everything. So you're going to head over to Teams, and what you're going to do is search, and you're going to search for Spal. Spal is going to have the team ID of 112791. You're going to need to write that down somewhere. Keep it in mind. Anything, I know it by heart because the amount of times I did edit on your computer. Everything in FIFA. Now we're open. Come down to line type 112791. Not hash ID. You're going to check string ID and and click Find. So that's going to bring you to everything about Spal. As you can see over here, it says CM underscore Spal, better known as blah blah blah, was tested in 19. 1907. You can go ahead and double click that. This is a test. So once you've done that, get off of source text, go back to string ID and find the next. Everything with the ID you guys are gonna want to string ID. So once you've done that, get off of source text, go back to string ID and find the next. Everything with the ID you guys are gonna want to change. So it goes SPA over here, whatever your team's name is, you change that. This is the abbreviation. Mine is gonna be Nobes FC for tutorial purposes, so NFC. What you're gonna need to do is once again go back to string ID, click find. It's gonna bring you to the next thing about SPAL. This is T string ID tutorial purposes, so NFC. What you're going to need to do is once again go back to string ID, click find. It's going to bring you to the next thing about SPAL. This is team name abbreviation, but this is basically just team name. I'm going to rename this Nobes. Oh, sick. I'm in capital letters. Nobes FC. Enter. Keep going till you edit everything about the team. Now you go down, find the next one. Neighborhood name. Everything about the team. Now you go down. Keep going till you edit everything about the team. Now you go down, find the next. next one, neighborhood name. Rione Giardino. That you can change it to whatever. I still haven't changed the city name in the Nobes FC career mode, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave it undecided. Go back up to source text, hit string ID, search for the next thing, team name, Spal. Change that once again to whatever you'd like it to be. Nobes FC. Enter. Once again, string ID. I know, guys, this is tedious, but this is what it takes to make a club in FIFA 21. Once again, Spal, change it to whatever the team name is. I'm going to put Nobes FC once again. You can change the career mode biofact and everything. You can change everything. So when you load up a new career mode, it's going to say this club is being founded. Do anything you want. You've done everything. As you can see, it goes back. It says this is a test. So we're pretty much done. NFC, which is Nobes FC. As you can see, Nobes FC once again over here. And if we go to the next one, it says undecided because that's the team neighborhood name. And then once again, team name underscore 112791 Nobes FC. So we're pretty much done with all of this. Abbreviation once again. As you see, everything is good. So what you're going to want to do is save this. Save the file, and it's going to overwrite the file you actually exported from the FIFA editor tool. And once it's done saving, you can exit out of DB Master. We're going to come back to it. So you're not done using DB Master for now, but for right now, we're actually done with this. Head back into the FIFA editor tool, and where it says English underscore US or whatever language you guys actually use, you're going to go ahead and import. And you're going to import the DB file that you just modified. So as you can see, 7:19 p.m. We're around 7:19 p.m. So it shows that it worked. So once you import that, you're going to have a little bit of a star over the English_US. That means it's actually overwritten. So all you need to do is go ahead and save this. I'm going to save this as a tutorial for you guys. Just save it as whatever you'd like to save it as. Remember to save as often as you can, because when you're dealing with mods, a lot of things can go wrong, and I found that out in the past. I've had to redo so many mods, so this is one of the things I can tell you right now is just save all the time. So just to see if everything works, we're going to go ahead and launch FIFA with mods. You can see at the top right over here, we're going to see if it actually shows Nobes FC over Spal. As you can see right now,
don't need a seminar to feel the temperature. Repping the 509. Nothing about me regular. You're only a word away from feeling this every day. La vie c'est pour nous fêter. La vie est trop belle pour nous pas fêter. Bindi, wata wata, wata wata. Dans son wata, on me to release this pressure, baby. Wata wata, wata wata. Dans son wata, on me to release this pressure, baby. Yeah, we go dancing. We taking chances. Time to have a say. Oh no, boy, don't say. Mes amis, can't control my body. If you think you can go with me, baby, turn up this heat. Yeah, boy. Wata wata, wata wata. Dans son wata, on me to release this pressure, baby. Wata wata, wata wata. Dans son wata, on me to release this Water, water, now some water on me to release this pressure, baby. Water, 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 now some water on me to release this pressure, baby. Mes amis, can't control my body. If you think you can go with me, baby, turn up this heat. On what? 나는 오늘도 이렇게 눈을 떠. 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 나는 오늘도 이렇게 눈을 떠.
Now, this is a good sign. If you see Spartak Moscow, Slavia Praha, and there's no spell, it means you've actually been able to change it. So, Nobs FC, this is a test. They currently compete in Serie A, Tim. That's going to change whatever league you actually go to. The tutorial purposes, so we can actually go ahead and actually start something to see if everything has been changed, the table, all of that in game.
Well, most of the fans in attendance here have had to bring their
Nobs FC versus Parma. If we actually go everything changed, but we're gonna games which actually show as parts of the thing you need. Sure, you can actually combine the fix for that. You change the shorts to whatever, to the lettering on the back, to the numbering on. I'm doing everything G underscore NG underscore DB dash meta, an XML file, and of
impressed them. Fortunately, this feature has been removed a couple of FIFA squad to be like the leagues, going league to pre, depending on vision, finding some and goal players, mostly at a player. Then 6 because of between 16 to age 10 and 5 would be to have players with multiple generators, speaking your down of the red teams who also 8 players, 21 players, 24, once from each. I have made my team now and it consists of 20 players. I could be team and have a real. Of course, it's not totally, you can change the name and change it to almost any name you want.
All right, so I've seen a